What are you doing with your life? How come you were late paying the fee?
I wasn't. I don't think so.
Look. Let's assume, for the sake of argument, that that's even remotely true.
One more time?
Pardon?
I didn't understand what you said.
Have you attended that?
Attended what?
The Victims Impact Panel.
I don't know what that is.
Have you signed up for it?
No, I haven't.
Young lady, let me tell you something.
I don't have an excuse.
Oh, I know.
Your Honor, to my understanding, she is not here yet today. I have been in contact with her. She did text me.
She walks into court acting confident, like the rules don't matter. She treats probation like it's nothing serious. But breaking bond again and again tells the judge one thing: she can't be trusted. Judge Simpson doesn't even need to argue. His face shows he doesn't believe her. That attitude is why courts lose patience fast.
The court to consider either passing the matter or for an adjournment.
Why is she late?
She did not provide an explanation, but she did text me at 8:33 saying she was late and would probably be here at 9.
Pass the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for passing this matter, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set for both sentencing and a bond violation hearing in this matter. As to the bond violation, Ms. Wilson will be pleading no contest.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
What's your highest level of education?
High school, and I'm starting college.
When? Pardon?
July 8th, my first day.
Where?
At PSI. It's a nursing school.
Are you living on your own now? Pardon?
Yes.
Where?
I live in Taylor.
So you moved?
Yes.
Why?
4 months ago.
Why?
Because I moved out of my mom's house.
I'm unclear, quite frankly, after reading all of this. I'm not. Are you living by yourself?
Well, my son lives with me. 2.5.
Pardon?
He's 2.5.
Did you pay bonds for it already?
Yes.
I have concerns about this individual being, quite frankly, able to move this report, whether she would be an adequate candidate for probation. But if you want to proceed with sentencing, we can.
Ms. Wilson is asking the court to not remand her at this time. As she has already told the court, she is starting nursing school on July 8th at PSI. Further, she does have a 2-year-old son whom she provides for. She currently is gainfully employed as a CNA, and she is anxious that 10 days in custody would both cause her to lose her employment or derail her potentially starting school on the 8th. Otherwise, we are asking the court to adopt probation's recommendation with the consideration of not imposing the additional 10-day jail time.
And what are you going to do if I do impose the 10 days? Ma'am, that was a question.
Me?
Yes?
I would just probably lose everything.
What are you doing with your life, young lady?
Right now, I work and I'm a mom, and I'm a soon-to-be nurse.
You have proof of the nursing school attendance?
Yes, I did get approved.
Pardon?
I did get approved.
No, do you have proof of that?
I can show you an email of my schedule.
I think you need to come up with some reason why I shouldn't just send you to jail. Because I quite frankly don't think that you're a good candidate for probation. You weren't able to make it through the pre-sentence portion of this.
What does that mean?
Your bond violations.
Yes, I would like to say something about that. I've had to get 3.
He acts like probation is a reward. It's not. Probation is earned by following rules. Bond is a test. The court is saying, prove you can behave. She already failed. Excuses don't fix that. They just prove the problem will continue. Judges don't gamble on people like this.
I guess that would be irrelevant, so I won't say that, but
What would be irrelevant?
I just feel like it's something with the tether, because I've had to get it replaced 3 times for an upgrade, and then it says that I violate. And I'm just really confused on that. And I know that the lady at Community Corrections has put stuff in my chart, because I even offered to take a lie detector test to prove that I did not violate
Then why didn't you go through a hearing?
because I was told that I can't take a lie detector test.
Let's tell you the picture I have. I have a person who's violated. You pled no contest to any of those violations. Now you're telling me that. I have an individual who I'm not sure exactly what you're doing with your life, but who also, on the date of this incident, was extremely uncooperative while you were at the hospital. Your parents know about this?
Yes.
What do they say about it?
My mom, it's mainly my mom that has something to say. I mean,
What?
it's mainly my mom that had something to say.
And what was that?
Disappointed, but she knows that I made a mistake and I will never do that again. And
That's all that she said?
well, a lot more than that, but I don't really remember everything off the top of my head.
Why do I get the sense that if I put you on probation, that what's going to end up happening is I'm ultimately going to end up throwing you in jail?
Um, I don't think that will happen. I've never been on probation, but I'm willing to do anything to go to jail because I have a kid, I work full time, and I'm about to start school. My focus is not to be in jail or to do anything to end up in jail.
Here's also part of the problem, because are you telling me that throughout all of your plea, well, the pre-trial portion of this, that all of these violations were because something was wrong with the machine?
Well, I was on a whole, I don't remember what it's called in the beginning. Before,
Sober link.
yeah, the sober link before I got the tether. If I'm being honest, I didn't take that serious, but when I violated and then got sentenced to jail, I knew I did not want to make that same mistake again. And I have not. That's why.
So what tells me now that you're going to take any sentence I impose seriously? I mean, that's my problem, young lady. My problem is I see you out there drifting. You go about pick up this charge. You're at the hospital. You've been drinking. You're at the hospital. You're absolutely uncooperative at the hospital.
I wasn't uncooperative. I just didn't want the IV. And yeah, I understand that.
They ask you for consent to draw blood, right?
Yes.
She treats the case like it's no big deal, almost like a parking ticket. But judges watch more than words. They watch behavior, tone, and responsibility. She shows none of that. She blames others instead of admitting fault. Without realizing it, she's helping the judge decide against her.
They said something about drawing the blood. I never refused it. I just wanted to sit up. And the officer stated that I couldn't sit up. So I was refusing. And then they ended up sitting me up to take the blood. So
And at that point, you didn't think this was serious?
I did. I mean, I knew it was serious from my accident.
So then you get arraigned and you get put on a sober line.
Yes.
Tells you what to do. You don't follow through on the sober line, right?
Correct. I was very irresponsible with the sober link.
Mm-hmm.
When I did the 5 days, I'm in jail. I knew I did not want to go back there, and I did not want to violate. That's why I was saying I want to.
But why from the beginning didn't you take it seriously?
I feel like with my other lawyer, I didn't understand that it was a part of the bond. I've never had anything like this go on before. And I feel like there was a lot of miscommunication between me and my other lawyer.
You remember what you said to me about that tether? And about the scram, that it was an inconvenience.
Unfortunately, yes, I do. And I apologize for that. That was really out of character.
So with all of that, what makes me think you're actually going to be able to make it through probation?
Um, the only thing I can do is show you if you just give me a chance.
I've given you opportunities throughout this case to show me, and what I've seen hasn't absolutely impressed me, or quite frankly, hasn't impressed me at all.
Yeah, I can understand that. But I've never done probation. I'm willing to do probation. I'm willing to do anything, hopefully not jail time.
Why were you late this morning?
My son's dad had to come get me, bring me here.
Said, be quite frank with you, I don't know that you're a good candidate for probation. I don't entirely understand why I shouldn't just give 93 out of the gate, just be done. You've not made it through anything I've asked you to make it through.
I know that you don't believe me with the tethers, but if I could take a lie detector test, I will. Since I got the tether,
Look, let's assume, for the sake of argument, that that's even remotely true. You've been on 2 different types of tethers.
I was unaware of that. Is the sober link a part of a tether?
That's a kind of a tether.
Okay.
And you mess that up. So then, put you on the other side. What ends up happening? Mess all that up too.
But I didn't. That's why I want to take a lie detector test to prove that I did not. I mean, why would I want to go back to jail? Honestly.
When you went to Von Swartz, why didn't you fill the form out in its entirety?
Well, she told me there was only 12 pages and there was 23. And she said I must have printed it a different way.
Yeah, but there was information you left off.
Yeah, that I didn't.
But that was on what you had that you just didn't fill in.
Well, the question on the front, I didn't know. And the other ones, I must have just read through them. I honestly don't know. I was confused when she told me that there was stuff missing because it was like simple stuff, like my parents' name. I was like, what? So I don't know. I must have been rushing through it.
You need to come up here and give me every reason you have as to why I should send you for the 93 days.
Okay.
Court stands in recess.
All rise.
Explain to me, I asked you to think about.
Now she suddenly sounds sorry. But that only happens when jail becomes real. Judges see this all the time. Bad attitude first. Apology at the last second. That timing looks fake. When a judge senses acting instead of honesty, punishment usually gets heavier.